वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल एंड स्वागत है आप सबका चैनल पे न्यू सब्सक्राइबर्स। एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सॉरी गाइस, इस वीडियो पे स्टॉर्म टेरर की क्वेस्ट एंड करने की वीडियो बनाना चाहता था, पर क्वेस्ट में इतना घुस गया कि स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डर ऑन करना ही भूल गया था और मैं अभी उससे बहुत आगे निकल कर जियो आर्कन की क्वेस्ट पर हूँ, मतलब उसकी एंडिंग पर हूँ। एंड वंस अगेन आई होप यू फॉरगिव मी। तो हेडफोन लगाओ, स्नैक्स उठाओ और चलो शुरू करते हैं अपने गेमिंग सेशन।
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast.
Oh, जेट पैलेस देखो गाइस,
What's going on?
इतना बड़ा है पास में से। पर ये क्या है? इसके सामने तो वो स्टॉर्म टेरर भी बच्चा है, तो जेड पैलेस का क्या काम है यहाँ पर? मुझे इससे लड़ना है?
Exhausted.
मगर क्यों?
Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
ये देखो, ये लोग आ गए काम बिगाड़ने। पर इनके लिए ना कुछ खास रखा है मैंने। देखो गाइस, एक कैरेक्टर मुझे इस बार की बैनर पे मिला था जो काफी सही है। जब मैं सोचता था कि मेरा लक वैकेशन पे गया है, पर कैरेक्टर मिलने के बाद ना पता चला कि मेरा लक इज बैक। ये सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग कैरेक्टर है मेरा हिसाब से, एंड आई डोंट केयर अबाउट अदर्स ओपिनियन, क्योंकि ये एक ऐसा कैरेक्टर है जो डैमेज देने के साथ साथ पूरा पार्टी को हिल कर सकता है। और ये मेरा फेवरेट कैरेक्टर बन चुका है। अब इसे मैं पार्टी से कभी नहीं निकालूंगा। और मुझे कमेंट करके बताओ कि कौन कौन है जो अपने अकाउंट पे विदाउट अदर्स ओपिनियन इफ इट्स स्ट्रॉन्ग और नॉट तुमने उसे अपने पार्टी में आज तक रखा है, जो तुम्हारा फेवरेट है। उसका नाम कमेंट करना, मैं सबका कमेंट पढ़ूंगा। एंड लेट्स गो। इस व्यू से तो कितना बड़ा लग रहा है।
Nothing personal. Like I went too far. Why can't you play nice?
इसके ऊपर एनिमो की गस्ट अटैक से लगता है मैं इसका पंखा बन गया हूँ, पर ज्यादा देर तक नहीं। चलो लगता है कुछ बड़ा आने वाला है।
Be careful not to get hit.
बस उसका अटैक का वेव से मेरा आधा एचपी उड़ गया। अगर अटैक डायरेक्ट फेस टू फेस लिया होता ना, मेरा 1 हिट पर ही गेम ओवर हो जाता। अब बताओ यार, ये मेरा हीलर था और अभी इसी को हीलिंग की सख्त जरूरत है।
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Why can't you play nice?
मुझे इतना दिमाग है कि मैं उतना प्रो नहीं हूँ जो सारे में से अकेले निपट लूँ और डैमेज का ऊपर डैमेज दूँ। तो ये मेरा बैकअप है, बस इन्वर्टर पे भर के फूड रखना। इसीलिए कहीं जाता हूँ तो वहाँ से मैं सारा फूड रेसिपीज को बाई कर लेता हूँ, क्योंकि वो काम आता है।
There are so many victories too! We can't!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy!
Oh, डैमेज अब मजा आ गया।
Cars! Wow! It's a Madam Pink shockwave! This granny's really strong!
पहले इस मोटे का कुछ करना पड़ेगा। ये अपनी वाटर स्पीड को मेहनत कर डाल के मुझे कंट्रोल कर देता है।
As a dutiful maid would.
Looks like I went too far.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil!
फर्स्टफुल कैरेक्टर भी सही है, एकदम इसका ओपी डिफेंस है, पर अटैक बहुत स्लो है, इतना डैमेज भी नहीं करता है।
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
मुझे डर इस बात का नहीं है कि मुझे इनसे लड़ना पड़ रहा है, पर डर इस बात का है कि फाइट के बीच में कहीं स्क्रीन ना आ जाए, वरना फिर से खेलना पड़ेगा स्टार्टिंग से, क्योंकि ये मेरे साथ हो चुका है पिछले क्वेस्ट पे। वो तो एक ब्रो ने पूछा तो साथ में खेलने को, पर सॉरी ब्रो, अभी मुझे पहले वर्ल्ड को एक्सप्लोर करना है यार। पर पूछने के लिए थैंक यू। जब मेरा एडवेंचर रैंक 45 पहुंचेगा ना, तब मैं ज़रूर खेलूँगा साथ में। फिर जी और को हमने कैसे मारा होगा यार?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle. Here!
तो फुल बूस्ट मिला है सारे स्टैट्स को, तो सारे एनिमी बस 3 हिट से ज़्यादा हिट चाहिए नहीं था क्योंकि ब्रो रॉन्ग थी।
Nothing personal.
जल्दी करना पड़ेगा यार क्योंकि एनिमीज बढ़ रहे हैं और उसके साथ गॉड का पावर भी बढ़ रहा है। We can't face them together.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak! In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
What's wrong? Nothing personal. Let's go. Mind your step. My work is finished. Here.
Up and away!
Nothing personal. Yes.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
Find the wind.
चलो ये आखिरी वाला।
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
ओ अब गए यार, अपना एंड गारंटी है अब।
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
ओ भाई पूरा जेड चेंबर उड़ा दिया यार।
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the
जेट चेम्बर की सैक्रिफाइस के साथ ही एंशिएंट गॉड का क्वेस्ट भी खत्म हो चुका है और कुछ मिस्ट्रीज का आंसर अभी तक नहीं मिला है, तो चलो एक फ्रेंड के पास।
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
चलो बैंक पे।
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart,
child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
ये जियान कौन है? मुझे शक था इसके ऊपर from the first time we met.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end.
बहुत बड़ा था पर शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट में बोलूंगा जियो और कौन और तुम इसे दूसरे नाम से भी बोला सकते हो द गॉड ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। इसने अपने आखिरी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट से इस सिटी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट सारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मतलब एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं सारा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म किया। इट वाज अ हैप्पी एंडिंग पर फटुई को जो चाहिए था उन्हें वो उन्हें मिल चुका है। तो आई डोंट से दिस इज हैप्पी एंडिंग एंड जेट चेम्बर के साथ भी बहुत बुरा हुआ है यार। अगर ये टाइम पर वहाँ आता तो जेट चेम्बर बच सकता था पर इट्स ओके।
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
ये सब लोग मानते हैं कि जियो और कौन मर चुका है और ये देखो ये मार रही।
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
ये अब तक बहुत बोला पर समझ नहीं आया, बट एक बात समझ आ गया है कि हम अब जा रहे हैं the closing nation, मतलब land ruled by the god of eternity, the Inazuma. So हमारा next quest वही होने वाला है.
Serendipity must first come into play.
पर मेरा लेवल अभी उतना नहीं है, सो मुझे जाके अपनी लेवल अपग्रेड करना है. तो मैं हंटिंग ग्राउंड फॉर सम मॉन्स्टर हंट. एंड जाने से पहले वीडियो अच्छा लगा है तो लाइक करो, कमेंट करो कि तुम्हें सबसे मस्त मोमेंट कौन सा लगा, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना यार, क्योंकि अगले वीडियो में और ज़्यादा मस्ती और एडवेंचर होने वाला है. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में, तब तक के लिए गेम ऑन और मस्त रहो. सी यू सून.